Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing amazing today. We've got a collective reading for Divine Feminine. So let's hop into it and see what comes out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for the support. Hopefully everyone's able to take a message from this reading. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. So Emperor in reverse, Hierophant in the upright. So in the past, you could have been dealing with a player type vibe, a fire sign specifically, or a water sign with the cup energy. Someone who could have kind of played a lot of games with you. Definitely didn't appreciate you, Divine Feminine. You could have been looking for more long-term commitment, or someone who's very spiritually inclined, and this person was just cold. They were reverse Emperor, right? So they were cold, detached, and calculated, and not necessarily acting in their best position of authority. So this person could be someone who is a little bit more well-known, a businessman, something like this. We've got the Knight of Cups, so they could have came in and made you a small love offer, but ultimately, they did it out of a way to try and hurt you. So they could have ignored you as well, kind of ghosted you, made you feel some sort of cold, detached behavior. Could have been dealing with a Libra. And ultimately, this person left. It's like they left as quick as they came. Ten of Wands. This is the kind of energy they left you in. But ultimately, they pushed you towards that wish fulfillment. They showed you that if you keep going, regardless of any judgments that were cast or what's happening, if you follow your true flow, your true spirit, and where you're supposed to go, you will succeed. And this is what this person taught you by leaving you out in the cold. So let's get a few more messages, see what comes out. Wow. So Wheel of Fortune in reverse. In the past, this person tried to block your blessings from coming in. You could have decided you no longer wanted to be in a relationship with someone in particular, and they just couldn't handle it. They really couldn't handle it. They decided to do anything they could to stop you from being happy, from being in your own long-term commitment, having your own long-term stability. Oh, wow. Look, it just flipped over the world. So you have beautiful cycles coming in for you. Divine Femme, you're going to go through so many changes coming up. It's like, okay, for some of you, you're going to be moving, going to be meeting new people when you move, new relationships, new business opportunities, so many new things coming up for you for this spring cycle. Wow, look at that. Two of Swords literally just flipped over my arm there. So with that being in reverse, it's the end of any confusions, conflicts, and illusions. Absolutely. The world is about to be yours. They're encouraging you to really put yourself out there this next couple months, this next season, because you're going to stand out. You're really going to be recognized or noted for whatever it is that you're doing. So at this moment in time, it's absolutely so important that you put your best foot forward, you stand with a smile, and you lead with a smile. Because for some of you, you're going to be starting a new business, something that's going to be very successful. I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with moving as well. So some of you are going to join real estate. You could be debating it already, making a move and starting a new career in real estate. If you've been guided to do so, absolutely, this is kind of a confirmation. Go for it. You're going to end up at such a beautiful destination. For some of you, it's going to move you closer to water, different areas in the world. And this is really going to open up your life. Anywhere you were previously feeling blocked, lack of, things are about to shift. It's almost like this Emperor tried to impose. So what I'm getting with Emperor in reverse, it's like this person wasn't achieving the success they wanted. So they tried to take it from you. They tried to block every blessing that you had in Divine Feminine and take your spot. Or, you know, it's like if you had good luck and they had bad luck, they tried to like reverse it somehow. But justice is coming in. That's going to be balanced out because you were supposed to have all these blessings in the world. And it's like, for some of you, this was someone disguised as a love interest. I don't even feel like it's someone you dated. I just feel like it's someone who was quickly around and you could either see through them and shut them down. and then they started giving you all these issues and like help spiritually awaken you. Or if not, it's like this person was in your life and really just treated you unfairly and left, kind of ghosted you, made you go it alone. And that's where you discovered you had, you know, good judgment coming in. And for where previously people had tried to hold you up, like this is where you should be. You should be recognized for your spirit, for who you are, and not be in mental conflict in your head. It's like for some of you, this person wanted you in mental conflict so you wouldn't go out and date. You wouldn't put yourself out there. You wouldn't meet new people. They wanted you to feel trapped and alone in your head. And like Spirit saying no more of that. With the World here, you're absolutely coming out of that energy. Okay, so we're going to get an oracle message here. See what comes out. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Absolutely. So right now they want you to realize that wherever you're going, that is where you're going to make your home. So for some of you, you could feel really uprooted lately. Like maybe this person took your home or took this place where you loved and turned it into a nightmare. Somewhere you no longer want to be. You feel like you don't have anyone there. So for example, you could have moved to a new city to be with someone in particular, and then they left you feeling out in the cold, tried to take all your wins from you and leave you with their bad luck. It's like too, if this person had a bad reputation, this Emperor in reverse like tried to spin it on you so that they could be like saved and that you would have this terrible judgment cast on you. But what's happening is you're being like rewarded for standing the path, standing true, because you never deserved this false facade that this person placed upon you, making you feel stuck. And for some of you, like you had to leave wherever you were at. Let's get one more oracle message. Okay, so we got two. We're going to take it. First one says, the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, beautiful. So right now you're being guided by your spirit team to really actually be able to create some sort of new start for yourself. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Some of you have just recently had new children in your life. This was part of your like destiny. If you just recently had a new child, this child is going to be someone very spiritual, just like you, and they're really letting you know that through your words of encouragement and how you raise this child to be very similar to your empathic nature, they're going to pick up on those traits. It's like very quickly and very easily as well. And especially too with the golden children, really beautiful. And this really signifies you overcoming and healing any past traumatic wounds. So anything that you went through growing up, you're able to release those thoughts and really break those cycles. They're letting you know as well, you have some type of rare gift. So for some of you, you could be healers, you could be light workers, you could be some sort of musically inclined or creative, like very talented, rare gift, they're saying. So it's something that not everyone can do. So they really want you to take the time now, Divine Feminine, to tap into that gift. I feel like for some of you, this is what's going to open up your new world for you and really get you out of this mental anguish. It's like going to be a reason for you to keep going every day, especially if it's like a passion project or something you're able to really pour your heart and soul out into. I feel like this person from the past, they ultimately just wanted you caught up in their bad luck, their stagnancy, their cycles of not receiving rewards and victory. And if you did deal with this person for a long time, for a while, you could have felt their karma or their cycles. But now that you've been away from it, Spirit's trying to show you, you have a whole new world. If you will accept the answer to the phone and, you know, walk into it, walk into that new world and see what's out there for you. Because for a lot of you, There's new love waiting. There's a ton of new love suitors waiting around the corner when you're ready. And for some of you, you've been ready. You've been waiting for that person to come in your life and add to it instead of, take from it. So for some of you, this is going to be your justice, receiving that beautiful, balanced relationship. And for others of you, your justice is going to be your independence, and wherever you were feeling blocked, that flipping around because no one from your past is going to be able to hold you back anymore. You're going to be able to keep going and get out of this mental unclarity that you've been feeling for far too long. So overall, I feel like Divine Feminine with this reading, they want you just to keep focused on your spiritual practice at this time. Keep connecting to divine and to your spirit guides as much as you can to really accept all the signs moving forward. They could be communicating with you right now, different tips and ways to really be able to open up to your gifts and to be there for whoever is surrounding you in your family right now. Some of you just need to open up more emotionally and accept the calling. It's like some of you are being guided to make a far move across the world and could feel uncertain about it, whether or not that's the thing you want to do. But it's almost like Spirit saying follow your heart and trust that if you felt like it wasn't possible before, you deserve this blessing, you deserve this good judgment, and don't feel like anyone else is going to hold back your good fortune or your karma from coming in. So we're going to get a few more cards here just to end the reading. Any more messages for Divine Feminine? What about this new love? Any new love coming in? Okay, so we had a couple fly out there. Wow. Yeah, releasing any toxic thought patterns, anyone from the past that was taking from you, holding you back. For a lot of you, they're telling you this move is really going to help you get to a more solid foundation. Look at that. Could have been dealing with a Pisces in particular that kept trying to hold you up or take from you. This cycle is coming to an end. Definitely feel heavy with the water energy. It's like this Emperor in reverse, they are bound to toxic ways and they don't want to see you succeed in any type of way. It's like if you gain any sort of financial independence or success, this person has tried to take it or hold it back. For a lot of you, this person cloaks themselves though. They come in as like a more grounded person or like a more solid partner to you, but then you can see through it. You can see they're non-committal. You can see they're just trying to play games. It's like this person wants to get themselves out of being this way. But the more they try to, the more they revert back to their old ways. I really feel like what Spirit's saying for you, Divine Feminine, if you're still dealing with this Emperor energy, they just want you to see them for who they are, because for a lot of you, this person will cloak themselves as who you need, independent business, loyal partner, but in reality, they're more focused on taking and what they can get out of the relationship than putting it on a solid ground. It's like this person could be someone who looks for opportunity, looks what they can get out of a connection, and then kind of keeps moving. Yeah, definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They just want to know what they can take from someone. They're not looking for commitment. They're looking for passionate nights, fun. For some of you, like partying, stuff like that. This person is not looking for commitment. And I feel like if this person sees any signs of commitment, they are out. So they could ghost. You could be very back and forth in the relationship. It's like you could see them and then all of a sudden you don't see them for a couple days or hear from them whatsoever. They're off in their toxic ways, partying, spending money. So this person, where they're a business person too, they should be saving and maybe making better investments, but this person will invest in the wrong ideas. And then this person usually either gets taken from themselves or they do the taking. And if they don't get taken from, They do the taking, absolutely. So with this hangman there, this person is being revealed to you now as this like love partner who was just trying to use you for an opportunity or to move forward. I feel like a lot of you have realized this though and pulled back your energy. And this is where this Emperor in reverse type energy is just feeling lost. Because they thought that you would always stick around and put up with their non-committal energy. And then it's like, meanwhile, you're like, well, two can play that game, right? So for some of you, you could have just ghosted this person or cut them off completely and they really didn't see it coming. This was part of their awakening, though. This is what they needed to experience in order for them to heal moving forward. Because for some of you, this person just thought they could do this to you, and they could have even done it in previous relationships, right? But when you cut them off, or if you were just deciding to pull back your energy, it's really awakening something in them that they can't continue living in this toxic cycle, taking from relationships and taking from others. So overall, Divine Feminine, whoever you're dealing with, you've really showed this person they can't treat you that way. And whether they'll admit it to you or not, this is the energy that they're coming across in. So we're going to get a few love messages from the person on your mind, or this Emperor in reverse coming through in the reading. Definitely feels like it was a love connection. Okay. First one that flew out, very interesting. This relationship is headed towards marriage. Which also, this is an angel number, so random that it came out. They want to most definitely put a ring on it. Get ready for long-lasting commitments. So this person knows. They see you as someone they could have a long-lasting love commitment with. So maybe for some of you, they're just trying to get out of this reversal energy. It says, I want to heal your heart like you healed mine. So for some of you, you could have been the reason too to really get this Emperor out of this cold heart mode. They could be realizing they want to be more committal than non-committal. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus. We've got double Taurus energy. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get one more message from your person. Okay, so one more kind of slid over here. It says, you are my soulmate. In case you forgot, you've been acting way too single lately. I feel like that's you kind of too saying that to this person if they've been so non-committal with you. Okay, so one more message, spirits. Okay, we had one just flipped over, so we'll take that. Says, I have loved you since the first time I saw you. I knew then you were going to be an important part of my life from that day forward. So you've really changed this Emperor's world. You really showed them that their like ways of being in the past isn't a way they want to be anymore. They want to change. They want to get out of being someone who takes from relationships more than they give. And this person overall just feels like you have this ability to bring so much passion to them that they would really actually be willing to change their non-committal ways. So Divine Feminine, this is a reading for you because this person, they were someone previously who took and maybe even took from you. And it's like they are ready to not be that way anymore. They want to balance out the scales of justice. And for some of you, you've really healed this person's heart. So they're saying, now it's time for them to heal your heart. They want to be able to give to you in the connection the same way that you've really made them feel loved and like their words are received by you. It's like no matter what they say or do, you still listen. You still accept them. You still love them. And for a lot of you, they know that they've put you in these positions where they really didn't treat you the way you deserved, and you still love them and accept them. Now with these cards here, for some of you, this could be someone you do have kids with previously. you could be in a separation or going through some difficulties. And if you don't have kids with this person, you have had a connection where they have taken from you in some sort of way or put, you know, illusions on this relationship. And now they're realizing that you are someone that they want to commit to because in a way you've healed their heart. And so where they've maybe been unreciprocal and made you feel like they didn't want a commitment, now they want to, because they know that since the first time they saw you, you were their person. So that's really beautiful energy, Divine Feminine. Definitely didn't think it was going to flip into a beautiful love reading like that, but I really hope it resonated for you. And if it did, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. And until next time, sending light and blessings. Take care.